Oh yeah, just getting ready to stick the cut worm repair panel on. I've just trimmed it around so I can keep some of the original shape so I don't get there affecting too much of that. But there's rot on here, so that's come out. But it tapered off about here anyway, so like there's a I don't know what you call it really, a swage line. You can see it comes round. So just getting that lined up to weld that on. That's welded all round now, so we're just going to knock the tops off the welds. Well, we've finally got this bit to the point where I can put the zinc primer on. I've got it all into the nooks and crannies, hopefully, and that is nearly finished de-rusting. Hi guys, well, I didn't like the front of this tub, so I cut it off, and I'm just knocking up a couple more patches for there. I was asked what I'm using to get my rust off. Bit of a mixture. This is bought from the shop, and then this is bought off of Flea Bay. You see it's 81% phosphoric acid, and I think it's meant for water stabilisation of ponds and things. But it's basically phosphoric acid, and I'm mixing it because this is a gel and it sort of holds on the sides if you need to. But does a trick. 2 hours later, really bubbly. Hopefully, what I do now is get the wire wheel, give it a once over and see what's left. Okay, I've just quickly washed it off. You see the pitting on it? Where it's got rid of most of the rust. It just wants another dose, and then I think it'll be ready to go. I'm going to get some of the zinc primer on it now, and then it'll be ready for. I need this bit in first so I can get the position of the arch proper. Does that sound like good English? I need to get that in so I can get the proper position of the arch. There you go, that's better, isn't it? Well, I've just I've screwed that mounting plate, strengthening plate back in, because that's my only original reference, if that makes any sense, excuse me, and then screwed the arch to it. That's allowed me to get the patches right on the front. But I was about to congratulate myself on getting to the last bit of the welding. Now I've finished this tub, wheel arch, all the lips are on, everything's on. I'm just doing the final bit of de-rusting before it gets a coat of paint. But then I remembered had mud in your eye. This monstrosity, the front Valance, doing a right old 2 and 8, to be honest. Pretty floppy, pretty thin, pretty rusty. But it's savable. It's not so far gone that it's knackered, you know. I can keep. I've got a little bit to do on the top and the lips, as you can see, and it's generally pretty rusty. So there's a little bit more about welding. going to see if I can find some metal to play with. I've just put some rust eater on, and it's got a very good thick layer of rust all around it, so it should do the trick hopefully. Let's see. Started fizzling away over there, so it started its work. Okay, it's next morning now, and I left the phosphoric acid on the wheel arch, went to bed. Let's see what it's like the next day. It's sort of still fluidish, well, it's like a stodgy fluid. You see how all the gunky stuff is around where the rust pits were. You could see if it wasn't fuzzy, but there we go. Oh, bless it. And then I did the same, obviously, with the front valance. It's looking nasty. Well, I'm going to wash that off now anyway, and just Scotch-Brite and some water, and then I'll get some Acid Etch primer on this. I know that's going to want a fair bit more work, so but it'll be good for an initial look, won't it? I'll go a quick run over with a 40 grit on my DA sander just to scratch it up a bit, and then I'll get some primer on it. Lastly, I'll just go with a hairdryer. Just to make sure the panel, make sure there's no trap moisture anywhere basically. So hopefully that's stopped it. A bit of zinc spray and then we should hopefully we've caught it. Hey, it's welded back in, thank goodness. 3-inch plug welds on the lip. I put an extra couple in this strengthening plate up in here. And back along, well, from the front. So, I'll tell you what's amazing, how much stiffer it is, even without the barring. Obviously where the welds were broken off before, it's quite floppy, so that's pretty cool. So I've just got to put the bar back in, and the bonnet, oh, I've got to trim the excess off of there. The bonnet can go on there. Whee! Well, we've got the bar back in. Put the bonnet hinges on, which the bolts went in pretty easy, which is a relief. They lined up, so some of it must be in the right place, eh? So all I've got to do now is typically getting a bit ahead of myself, thinking I was going to pick up the bonnet on the day, but I'm not going to actually. I've got all the adjuster turnbuckles and the straps that stop it flopping too far forward and they lock out so the bonnet doesn't come down on your head. I did buy some new plates, but the saddles all want cleaning up, so they're the ones that go through those holes up there. Those ones I had to repair. Go around the back of the bar there. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. It might be too dark, but just for fun, I'm going to get the mark off of that. See what that looks like. If anybody, it's probably Peter or Cutworm, somebody like that, got a picture of what this bracket here. It looks like I think it's supposed to be like a piece of channel, flange channel that goes down there with a bolt in it. Is what it's supposed to look like. It'd be nice if I could get a picture of that, or an idea what that's supposed to look like, because I don't think it's supposed to look like that. I think it's probably rotted away in its time, and it's had a bit of a, what did We'll cut one, say a goober repair. Anyway, that's it for me. This video is way too long as it is, so I'll get this put up. Got to say, I'm pretty pleased to have got this far with that bloody bonnet, because that was taking ages and ages and ages. Anyway, thanks guys, see you later. Bye. Well, just on the last little bit, I said I was going to clean this Valance off, which I have. Tell you, it's pretty thin. I think it may possibly be beyond it, because it's just got so thin. I think it's a pattern part anyway, because like I said, it just didn't have any red oxide on it. It was just the black that you used to get on the pattern repair panels over here in the old days. But it is it's pretty thin. There's a few places where it's holed, gone through. The only thing I could do maybe is all the flanges is just replace them, see if that stiffens it up a bit, and go from there. But so why not I buy a new one? Well, they're 200 quid odd, so I ain't got 200 quid to spend. My labour's free, so if I can fix it, I suppose I'd better try and fix it. I'll give it a chance. I don't know. Fiberglass ones, I'm not sure about those, if they fit very well. Don't know. I mean, they're cheaper, but I see a lot on the, well, I don't see a lot on the eBay. I see them on eBay where they've taken the fiberglass ones off, so whether that's because they don't fit, probably, I don't know. I mean, there's lots of ways of giving this some structure to strengthen it up, so I might end up doing that. Anyway, that's enough of me. Have a nice day. Bye bye.